Welcome to Paranormal Puffs and Murderous Mixology Stuff. My name is Marissa. This is my co-host, Bob. And as you can tell, he's very excited to be here today. Well, Bob, I have a very exciting episode for you that I think that you're going to like. Do you want to know what it is?
No, let me guess.
You will never guess it.
Let me guess.
Try.
The Ronald Reagan shooting?
No, it's about Reddit Reads.
Hold on. I can't hear you. I'm wearing these earmuffs.
Okay, it's a Reddit Reads episode. So what's the topic today? Just take a guess.
Can you go a little slower? Geez, you're talking so fast. And with these on, you sound it's a little too... You got to kind of also talk with big gestures.
I'm a little lit today, babe.
Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yes,
that is
sir.
what it is, huh?
It is.
Yep.
What do you mean?
If your girl doesn't buy vodka by the fucking handle for $12, you don't got a real one.
You're just mad because I'm just savvy with money.
Yeah, no, you are.
Yeah.
You're savvy with cock.
I have literally sacrificed having quality vodka for gas station vodka so we can live a better life. Amen.
Thank you so much.
You're
I wish
welcome.
I could do the same with weed.
I know. I saw you bought another weed pen.
Yeah, I deserve it.
I saw it in the car.
You know?
Do you ever
How
switch
else
up
are
the
you gonna make the
flavors?
depression go away?
Do you ever switch up your flavors for the weed pens?
Of course I do.
No, you don't. I saw that you bought the exact same one.
No, I switch them up.
Oh, okay.
You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. Why don't you go drink your gas station vodka, you 2-bit podcast wannabe? Ain't gonna make it too far.
What the fuck?
Ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
Can't do right.
Okay, Mr. Deny All My Sexual Advances. You ready to get into this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
You're too sloppy. You know what I mean? Get it together, you know, and then, yeah, maybe you'd have a chance with me. Maybe. Probably not.
Probably not.
But get it together. You're sloppy. Your game is sloppy, okay?
Okay, babe.
Cue the music.
You're listening to Paranormal Puffs and Murderous Mixology Stuff.
Okay. Well, today's episode is going to be a Reddit Reads episode, and today we're going to do encounters with serial killers.
Oh, man.
Are you excited about that?
I've already read this thread before.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And here to prove that I've read this thread to you and to the internet before. Okay, I just need 10 seconds to think about this. If you count to 10.
1,
Hold
2.
Hold on. Start from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, bitch.
Okay, so this, I think one has to do with like a father and son.
What?
They have a father and son encounter someone on the road or something.
Possibly. Okay, so you've already read this one, but I doubt. But I don't know.
Bitch.
I don't know necessarily.
Yeah, that's right. Who's the man? Who's the man?
You're not the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm slaying that BWC, y'all.
That big
Let's
white,
go. Yeah.
the big white cock that you're not going to put into use.
Yeah, I'm that fucking, that big white stallion, baby.
The Italian stallion.
That's me, baby.
Is that to play? Ew, you're so gross.
Yeah.
I don't like that persona, the Italian stallion. He's like my least favorite.
No, that's my favorite, baby. You and that mixed ass look good on my BWC,
Ew,
baby.
bring Bob back, please. Bring Bob back.
I'm morphing into the Italian stallion very slowly.
Oh, goodness. Are you ready to get into this?
Sure.
All right. So this one is by Deep Cover Life on Reddit, and it says, "Shut the fuck up, bitch. Listen. Spend a summer in Ames, Iowa."
Amy's.
Shut the fuck up. Spent a summer in Ames, Iowa with some family. Jeffrey Dahmer was a neighbor, a family friend. My cousin and I built a haunted house, a playhouse in the backyard. Mostly, we blindfolded the neighborhood kids and led them through. We had a bowl of grapes with some oil on them and shoved the kids' hands into... Why are you fucking looking so fucking sad and pathetic and bored?
No, I was listening to your thing. They were playing olive oil with the kids, and they were taking their shirts off, touching each other with oil.
But what is the look on your face?
What? No, I like to pay attention when the other person is talking.
Okay,
That's
it's just distracting.
Oh, it's distracting. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
As opposed to you, here's my impression of you. That's great, Bob. That's great.
Okay, babe. So we had a bowl of grapes with some oil on them and shoved the kids' hands into it and told them that it was eyeballs. We formed cold congealed spaghetti into what we told them were brains. I personally led Jeffrey through, and every time someone says his name, I wonder if I was the cause of his problems. So do you understand what happened there, babe?
Yeah. So basically, Jeffrey Dahmer, he was a person.
Shut up. Babe, take this seriously. No, take this seriously. Do you know what happened? You don't. That's why you're playing silly right now.
No, I do know what happened.
Okay.
So Jeffrey Dahmer went through a haunted house.
Yeah, he went through a fake, kid-made haunted house.
Yes, and he touched some spaghetti. That
blindfolded.
They were representing his brains.
And then
they
eyeballs.
think that turned Jeffrey Dahmer into Jeffrey Dahmer.
Exactly.
Thank you. So I was listening. Do I get a full apology?
I apologize.
And a 10-minute blowjob to completion?
Yeah, I will blow you tonight, but you don't want it. So
to completion.
Is that I'll do it, yeah.
And I'm not going to move, and that's it.
Yes, okay, so can you please hang out with me tonight then, please?
No.
So then why are you...
No.
Exactly. You're a tease.
Fine, I will chat.
You will hang out with me?
I will chat.
You promise?
Yes, chat.
Put it on something?
Yes, I'll just sleep terribly again. I literally feel like Avicii. Is that one guy who died?
Baby, yes.
They just kept pushing him to party and to hang out.
What? Baby, I haven't seen you in like 4 fucking days.
I'm Avicii.
I literally have not seen you in 4 days.
Does she not sound like Avicii's manager?
But seriously, I'm so serious. I haven't seen you in forever, and I miss you, and I love you.
I know.
And I just want to be with you forever.
But we're hanging out now.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, that was a good one.
So that was a good one, right? So it's kind of funny because like stuff like this, you wonder like what makes someone a serial killer, what makes someone a psychopath. You know, people say they're just born that way. But like when you have an experience like this as a child, maybe it did something to him. Maybe it turned on that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty well known that that's not what did it for Jeffrey Dahmer.
I know, but this guy, having done that, I can see why he was like...
Yeah, it sounds like a bullshit made up fucking story.
You are so fucking annoying. All of these stories tonight that I'm going to read, you're going to say the exact same thing. So just go ahead and say it. I'm just going to clip your voice right now saying, it's all bullshit. This is all bullshit. It's fake bullshit. And I'm going to clip it and replay it after every single time I read a Reddit Reads.
I'm sorry.
Forever, for all eternity.
Okay, fine. That's not bullshit. That's a true, accurate expression of what happened.
Okay. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to read this one?
No.
Okay, so this one is Divine Arborlest from Reddit.
It does sound like bullshit.
Okay. He said, my grandpa went to high school with BTK. He said he was a weird guy. Shut the fuck up with your size.
I'm sorry, big dog.
Okay. It says, my grandpa went to high school with BTK. He said he was a weird guy. And after high school, he loved the power a uniform gave him, whether it was as a dog catcher or a city official. He also said he never really liked radar. It shocked him.
You would say that you love a man in power, like a man in a uniform.
No, I don't like a man in uniform. I'm just saying I have a problem with authority figures.
Oh, yeah. Like where you fuck someone in power, you mean?
No, that's not the case. I said I have a problem with authority figures.
Yeah, you have a problem sucking off people in authority?
No.
What do you mean?
I'm saying if you were raised by a mother like mine,
and I came into the room as someone in authority and I was like, yo, kiss it.
Back when I was maybe younger, I would have probably felt pressure to have done what you would tell me to do if you were an authority. But I would feel really bad doing it.
Kiss it, baby. Do it, baby.
So that was my issue. But I feel like now, 10 years after you've, met me, I feel like, no, I'm a different person. So if someone in authority came up and told me to do something inappropriate, I would say no.
Well, I don't believe it.
But you just had to bring that up, right, babe?
Let us know down below.
Okay.
It's just I know where your head and the rest of your body went.
I would not have blown BTK because he was a fucking dog catcher.
No, when you said someone in authority, I could see your ears sprout up like a dog.
No, baby.
You know what I mean?
Are you an authority figure? I sprout up like a dog with you?
No, you don't. I'm very powerful.
You're very powerful?
Yeah, and strong.
Okay.
Masculine.
Okay. So he said he also never really liked radar. It shocked him that he turned out to be a killer, but looking back, he said it all made sense. You fucking bitch. bitch. You motherfucking bitch.
Dude, you know what? I'm working hard over here on creative, and you're over there just like swiping down everything I'm doing like it's a Tinder app. You know what I mean? It's fucked.
How would you know about Tinder? You've never been on there before.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. How do you think I got my dick sucked a bunch?
Ew, you're fucking gross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know about Tinder. You know about Tinder. Everybody knows about Tinder, dog.
What about Grindr? You know about that too, babe?
No, your mom knows about Grindr because that's how she met your dad.
Oh my goodness.
And your brother too.
You always have to throw my brother in.
We said Grindr.
Okay, babe. So here's the next one. This was by Ratchet Saturn Girl on Reddit.
That sounds like someone you would be friends with.
Sounds like someone you would date, bitch.
Yeah, if she had big knockers
Oh.
that she let me
And
kiss.
a stinky vagina. And you would kiss it too, wouldn't you? Okay. It says, my dad was in his early 20s, lived in the same town as Gacey. He was in college and Gacey offered him money to fix up some stuff at his house. My dad turned it down. Gacey insisted it was a lot of money for easy work. Dad still turned it down, even more so after Gacey was
he
pushy
did.
about it.
Dad turned it down. Dad still turned it down. Then Dad turned it down some more.
Okay, listen. It says, thought nothing of it then, just thought the guy was a little weird and pushy.
I didn't think anything of it then.
Years later,
then-
he learned he was almost a victim. So then someone commented like below it, babe, and it says, my grandma had some work in her house done by him on one of the occasions. She had his business card and everything. Thankfully, she passed away naturally of old age. But I'm like, I don't think Wayne Gacey was into old woman.
No.
He was into
But he
like,
was into construction. He had a company. It was like
I have no clue anything about him.
Something and something. It was like ABC or some shit like that. It was like painting, cleaning, and fucking plastering.
Oh.
But I don't know what it was, but it was like ABC whatever's.
Oh.
You know? And then you'd have young boys come around to work for him. Come over later.
Is that
ask
really
for
a
their
thing?
Check.
Because I know nothing about
Show
Wayne
him
Gacey
magic
besides he was
trick
into
with
gay.
handcuffs.
Yeah, in that one.
Then fuck them in the ass.
Baby.
Till they're dead.
Baby. Baby.
What? That's what happened.
You're not being sensitive to the victim.
I'm sorry, chat. I was just trying to let you know what happened. You know?
Okay. So, yeah, no, that's a pretty crazy story, knowing that his dad could have possibly been a victim.
Yeah, man.
That must do some like mind fuck on you, because then you're like, if my dad would have been like offed by a killer, then I probably wouldn't be here, and then like this whole thing, right? Okay, so this next one is by Isa Lady.
It sounded like
05,
you were about to say the N word right there.
No, it's by.
sister.
I'm like, because this one is. I'm a little tipsy right now, so I'm like, I feel like it's hard to read.
You are tipsy, and when you're tipsy, you turn into the horniest little girl I've ever done.
And when I'm tipsy, you always turn me down.
If you were at a bar, that's why I don't like you going to a bar. Just drink it by yourself.
Who the fuck would go to the bar
You just
when
drink
they have
by
you
yourself
and
all
drink
night
by
and
myself? That's
tipsy.
fucking depressing. And I'm not an alcoholic, babe.
Some people might think waking up in the morning, hitting a $10 bottle of vodka just because.
Baby, I don't do that. I only drink on my days off.
All right.
Well, are you an addict?
Yes. Yes, I am.
So, you want to read this one? Sorry. Okay. Wait, hold on.
Yep. So this is a Reddit read, as you may know, and it was submitted by a Lisa Lady
05?
05.
Okay.
280 days ago. What's up, baby?
Ew. Who is this coming out? No, who's this persona coming out?
This
It's
is
not
me.
Bob. No,
This
it's
is
not.
me.
Who the fuck? Your voice is deeper and shit.
So it says, my dad punched Richard Ramirez in the face. He surprised my great-grandma for the day and ended up falling asleep on the couch. He said he woke up to the foulest smell he'd ever done smell and the sound of the screen of the window behind the couch being cut. He said he sat up and punched through the screen. He said the guy almost fell back and then looked up and made eye contact with my dad. When they eventually caught Richard Ramirez, my dad was like, OMG, that's the guy.
So, do you know what happened there, babe?
Here, then the person responded to that. They said, OMG, when I learned that you would be able to get to people's houses through windows, I felt so scared because my bed is right next to a window too. Just a thought kept me up for 2 days. Your dad is a brave guy because Richard always carried weapons as far as I know. did he just run away after that, and then that's all you took a picture of?
Well, and then after that, it said, my dad is a big dude. I think he's like 6 foot something. So Richard Ramirez just ran away after that. But when the guy got caught and he saw him on TV, he was like, oh my God, that's fucking Richard Ramirez. That's the guy that I fucking punched. How are you liking this segment so far?
I hate it. Can't you tell, baby?
Do you really? Because I was going to make like a part 2 of it. Because like I have so many of these.
Part 2.
Yeah. Do you just want to?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Are they interesting? Yes. I feel like they're I was really enjoying this when I was reading them.
Why don't we do a death row last meal?
Sure, you said that.
No, I don't want to. A lot of people do that, and I hate it. It's stupid.
Oh my God, babe.
A lot of people do that. I'm not even fucking around. It's like, dude, I don't care.
Ooh, so this one was good, babe. Okay, you want me to read this one?
I say we end here.
Okay, so this one is Sonia La 70 on Reddit, and it says, my brother escaped from John Wayne Gacey. He was on his way home from school on a CTA bus. He was just working his way off a very crowded bus when John Wayne Gacey grabbed him by the collar of his coat and told him to get off and keep walking. He had a knife to his back. He proceeded to walk him across a bank parking lot and down an alley on Fullerton Avenue. Till this day, my brother cannot explain how he made the decision to just twist away from him, run about a mile all the way home. He's never fully gotten over it and deals with PTSD. He has a hard time making eye contact with males he does not know well. He believes it was a split-second eye contact that he made with John Wayne Gacey that made him his target.
I'm getting goosebumps, chat.
I know, isn't that crazy? At the time, there was news of missing boys, but from the little I recall, I don't believe Chicago PD knew that they were dealing with a serial killer yet. He is now 60 years old, but can tell the story like it happened yesterday. However, he has not completely dealt with the emotional and psychological trauma that caused his experience. That's pretty fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, that reminds me, like, my mom... She also
escaped John Wayne Gacey, bitch.
No, she used to be friends with a serial killer named Fast Eddie.
Oh my God, you and this Fast Eddie. Was that like a part of your like?
And she was banging Fast Eddie a lot, and she found out what he used to do for fun, what he used to do in his free time. Oh, let's just say that's where he got his nickname.
Fast Eddie.
Does that make sense, or do you want me to? Because he would do it really quick.
Yeah, I know, Fast Eddie.
Yes.
But no, is that not fucking crazy though?
Yeah, that's so crazy, man. And honestly, that's
Do you
really
believe
crazy,
that one?
Yeah.
Do you believe it?
So let's run through the major details here again. So
basically, he was on a bus and he made split eye contact with John Wayne Gacey, which made him a victim, and he was held at like knife point, I guess, and he escaped from him.
Don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
Nope.
Why? Why don't you believe it?
Because, dude, Reddit.
What do you mean? What about it? Like, why would someone...
What do you mean?
You
what
think all of
it?
these stories
are
fake, though? Have we read one that you think was, like, correct or, like, that actually happened?
I'm not in the best state of mind to decide right now.
Because you're high as fuck.
But let's just say this. Big tits.
Are king.
Not bad.
Big tits are king.
They're cool. If that helps out with what you're working on,
no, it doesn't.
Huh?
No, it doesn't, baby.
Okay. No. Honestly, which story do I think is the most...
Okay,
believable?
well, how about this one? I know you're going to believe this one right here, because if you don't, then you're just a fucking asshole. So this one is by Financial Month.
You never know.
3,475 on Reddit.
A lot of bitches have told me I'm a fucking asshole, you know?
So it says, one of my buddies was a prison guard for... Baby.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So it says, one of my buddies was a prison guard for Dennis Radar, BTK, but didn't have much interesting things to say about him. BTK was moved to solitary after another inmate tried to kill him. Dude's apparently pretty quiet, but polite for the most part. Also received an absurd amount of fan mail and donations from commissary.
Yeah,
that to me is...
I heard he's a hell of an artist too.
What do you mean? He knows how to draw?
Your birthday's coming up and I thought it'd be cool. I bought you something he drew
you like
for
wrote him?
about 5,000. It was all I had, and it was a cool painting of a feather. And so I thought...
No, I think the part about this, though, the reason why I selected this one is because to me, it's just so sick. No offense if you're listening to this and you write like serial killers. Actually, no, you can take offense to this. I think that's so fucked up. And I think like we can agree here.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I try to stay like as neutral as possible. But no, that's
I have a theory about
up.
those women, though.
What is up with them? They're fucking weird.
I have a theory about
What is it? Tell me, please.
Okay, so...
You have nothing better to do besides write serial killers and get off on it and say, oh my God, I love you so much. Thanks for killing all those people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think this is their subconscious, right? And their subconscious knows that they love to get, like, taken to Pound Town by some real evil people.
But the
Hold
thing
on.
is, BTK would not take you to Pound Town. He would take you to fucking see Jesus.
Well, maybe...
And they would like that?
if
You're
he
saying they would
liked
like
you.
it?
No, I think if you were cool with BTK and you're like, yo, I'm cool with your murder thing, dog.
Yeah.
I just want you to pound me
Yeah.
in a sexual type of way.
Yeah.
And think of the murder when you do me.
Oh, that's creepy.
He'd be like, oh, that's fucking hot, baby.
And then he couldn't control himself and he would accidentally kill that person too. I just couldn't.
Yeah. So my point is that... Well, I forgot my point.
Sorry, I feel like I interrupted a lot. We were talking about like the freaking freaks who write fan mail to serial killers.
And that leads me...
And you were saying you know why they do it.
Yeah. Hold on. I have to burp. And so the reason they do it is because it's their subconscious. And your subconscious is always going to find you the type of cack you want.
The cock that
it
you
might
seek.
not be the cack you need. It'll be the cack you want.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so that's what her subconscious is attempting to do, but it's also attempting to protect her because she's writing like men in prison, you know? So
I kind of see what you're saying.
it's like yeah, here, because we don't want you
to actually
doing
really
this.
do that.
This guy's got life. He's safe.
He's safe.
Yeah, leave out your fantasy, girl.
Oh,
now
babe.
you're fucking a killer. You're getting pounded by a killer, girl.
Because I was about to say, if they just really want to get a freak, go on to fucking Craigslist back in the day. Remember those personal ads? You can find a
their
freak real
subconscious
quick.
Won't let them do that
because
dude.
it's too dangerous. They don't actually want to like be in that scenario. They want to do it where it's safe and actually have that edgy feel where it's like, I wrote Jeffrey Dahmer. Like I wrote freaking BTK.
That's right, girl.
Damn, these people are sick.
That's right.
Okay, what about this one? This one is Fuck Them Kids 24.
That sounds good. He's right. He knows what he's talking about.
It says, my second cousin was in basic training with Jeffrey Dahmer after he killed his first victim. Cousin told me Dahmer was fucking weird and he threatened multiple times to cut off his toe to get out of the army. I think that's really interesting. Do you know why I think that's interesting? Because he was in the military. He didn't want to be there. And then when you have someone with insight knowledge just saying that...
Fuck you. I won't go. I will cut my toe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck you. I won't go. I will cut my toe. That was cool.
Thank you.
Okay, no, question though. How did he get out of the military?
As a
was
rapper.
he
How did he get
honorably
out of the military? Cut
discharged
his toe.
or the other one?
Huh?
Was he honorably discharged from the military or did he get like kicked out of the military?
B.
Like
Who are we talking about right now?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
I believe he ran away. I don't know.
Okay. So it wasn't in an honorable way.
I don't know what it is.
You don't? But anyways, I thought that was interesting just to get some inside knowledge of like how his like mental health was doing at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's really interesting.
So this one was by Team Marlin, and it says, my next door neighbor was best friends with Stephen Hicks. Now, for those of you who don't know, Stephen Hicks was one of his first victims. It was actually his first victim that he picked up hitchhiking. And
Who?
Jeffrey Dahmer. You don't know that?
Okay.
Mr. True Crime Connoisseur. You don't know that?
Mr. Connoisseur.
Okay. So Stephen Hicks was Jeffrey Dahmer's very first victim. It was the hitchhiker dude that was trying to hitch his way to the concert. He hung out with Jeffrey Dahmer and he never like made it out alive. And so it says, my next door neighbor was best friend with Stephen Hicks. He was supposed to be going to the same concert, but got in trouble and had to stay home. Now, the reason why I think this one is very fascinating, because if Stephen Hicks would have went to the concert with this guy's, with his best friend, I think it might have changed the trajectory of Stephen Hicks's thing. Maybe Jeffrey Dahmer would have died. Maybe he would have picked those two young boys up, and when they saw that Jeffrey Dahmer was being all killer-like, they could have killed him, and then there would be like no more Jeffrey Dahmer.
Nah.
Or maybe he wouldn't have picked them up, and then Stephen Hicks would still be alive.
Ding, 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 ding.
Maybe he would have picked them up. He would have got beat up badly by them. And then he would have been like, oh, fuck, let me not do this again. So I just think that's really interesting when you just see the different cards that can be played and how it like turns out to like, is that called like the butterfly effect?
It is amazing to see all the different cards that can be played in life.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Is that like the butterfly effect though that I'm talking about?
Exactly. That is the butterfly effect.
Yeah. I know you're getting. So you want to do like one more?
No, I've done so many. You've done so many, baby. The
I know.
audience does not have any more time to hear these fucking Reddit reads.
Okay, so we'll do one more, okay?
Yes, I will do it.
Okay, let me pick a good one.
You pick everything in my life, woman. You've done everything.
Ooh, this one was good.
Okay, I don't want that one then, especially.
Oh my God, you asshole.
Picked a really long one.
Well, it's the last one. for
Why does
tonight.
it have to be long?
It's not even long, baby. It's a paragraph long, sweetie. Oh my goodness.
It says, "Hi, I thought your photo was very sexy.
No,
Would
it
you ever
didn't
like
say.
to show me your tits?"
It did not say that,
Oh
babe.
no, sorry, I'm in your messages.
No,
What the
you're
fuck?
not. No, you are fucking not.
I accidentally went to your messages.
I know you accidentally go to my messages, and you know damn well you would never find anything like that in my messages,
Yeah,
or we would
because
not
you're
be doing this right
sneaky
now.
And you know that you would get away with
Baby,
it.
you know of all people, I'm not sneaky at all.
Yeah, you're the sneakiest cat I ever knew. This Reddit read is brought to you by someone named Queen Rosa B. 280 days ago also. What a coincidence. Because the one I read was also 280 days ago.
So, quick question before you get reading that. You said that you've already read this subreddit. Did you read this subreddit before? Like, do these sound familiar?
No, kind of, but like...
No, they don't.
You know why I don't think this is also real? It's just like all these people...
I found them off of different forums. These are all different. That's why I'm saying. That's why even
know,
if you
but
did see
still.
the one that you were talking about.
You basically, wow. So now
I
I feel like I know
scoured-
Jeffrey Dahmer personally.
No, I
'Cause
don't.
I talked to his friend on Reddit.
No, I did not talk. No, I'm saying I scoured the Reddit.
You scoured it.
Yes, I went to like multiple different posts and I got the best ones from each post. And a lot of them were trash. They
You
were
know how
like,
I know they're not the best? Because of how many upvotes they have.
oh my God, you fucking dickhead. You fucking okay, just read the post, baby.
All right, give it to me, baby. Give it to me now. And don't you lie. Give it to me hard and good and fast, baby.
Ooh.
You know how to do it. You know how Daddy
This
likes
one.
it. Queen Rosie B. 280 days ago. This is a friend of a friend story, so don't fucking believe it. But it's about Dahmer. Her friend was dating a wild girl in the late 80s in the Midwest. She liked to have sex outdoors and also claimed to have witchy extrasensory powers. Anyway, they were making out in a park when she stopped and claimed someone was watching them. He saw no one, and being a dude, wanted to keep going. Oh, come on, let me fuck you. She stopped again, positive they were being watched. No, someone's watching. He saw a harmless-looking blonde kid in the distance. Oh, that's just some little bitch. But when he looked at his eyes, he saw evil. Or maybe not. Let's get out of here. And the way he looked at them, he sensed he was after him, not his girl. Or both. He yelled, "Run," to his girl, and the girl ran. They ran to their car, and the guy ran after them through a tunnel by the park. They got into their car and lost track of the kid. A year or so later, they recognized the kid on the news as Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Do you believe this one?
No.
I actually don't believe this one either, but I still thought it was interesting.
13 upvotes, chat. 13.
Well, I just think that I'm talking about. I think the Jeffrey Dahmer version of that, though. The reason why I don't, because that's not really like I think his like MO. Like that's not how he goes. He doesn't like stalk people in the woods or something, watch them make out, and then go attack the man while the girlfriend is there. I think perhaps maybe they were getting like a weird sixth sense, and they were saying that I guess that it was Jeffrey Dahmer, but I don't feel like he was like
just like trying to take.
I don't think that's his.
You know, he just had some crazy dreams he was trying to execute. Like he wanted to make his own little sex slave. Like who hasn't wanted to do that? You know, but he went too far, huh, baby?
I don't know. Okay, so like speaking of serial killers and stuff like that, they say that Jeffrey Dahmer is like one of the worst. I feel like when we talk about serial killers, probably the thing that comes to most of our the front of our brains is Jeffrey Dahmer. But to me, I honestly, like for instance, I know about Jeffrey Dahmer, I know about Ted Bundy, I know about what is it? The one with Manson family. You know, I know about that. But who I think is probably the worst is like John Wayne Gacey, though. Like I said, I've never done research on him. I don't even think there's really a good documentary on Netflix or anything like that on him.
I
but
actually
yet,
put one out on my other YouTube channel.
no, but my thing is, why doesn't John Wayne Gacey or someone like that come to the forefront of our brains when we think of serial killers? Because I think he was probably one of the most sick. Or like Dean Corll. Like why? I don't understand why.
Dude.
You think so?
John Wayne Gacey? Yeah, of course.
Over Dahmer? I think a lot more people know about Dahmer than John Wayne Gacey.
I'd say they're both up there, but Dahmer's probably more.
Well, okay. Name a victim from... Can you name any of the victims from John Wayne Gacy? Like,
of course.
I can name Stephen Hicks, and I know that from Jeffrey Dahmer. But you probably don't know any of the victims from John Wayne Gacy.
Of course I do.
Okay, can you name one?
Yes, but for the victim's privacy.
Because you don't know
For
them.
respect. I refuse to name names.
Yeah. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I think...
What are you trying to say?
What
Fuck.
I am trying to say, motherfucker,
damn it, dude.
is that I think that John Wayne Gacy literally got off on killing people. And I don't think Jeffrey Dahmer,
shit.
per se, got off on killing people. I think what sickens people the most about Jeffrey Dahmer is that he was a cannibal and he did end up eating them. But I don't necessarily think he took pleasure in killing
Dude,
his
it's also
people.
crazy about John Wayne Gacy. Is
Yeah.
like, he did all this in his home. He was like, I'm just going to do this. Can you imagine if I was like just doing this shit in the basement?
Oh. And I just think about their neighbors.
Just banging kids in the ass and then killing them in the basement.
Oh my God.
And
But
then
no,
burying them.
just thinking about like the neighbors though, like thinking that goes on while you're sleeping or just, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, but where do killers normally kill at? You said it's in there. I would think you would kill someone in your house. That's where you would do it. That's where I would do it. Where would you do it?
With your family home.
He had a family, John Wayne Gacy?
Yes, he lived with his wife and kids.
Really?
Yes, and he was
He
just
had kids?
Yes.
See, I know nothing about him.
Yeah, I agree. You know nothing about nothing, really.
That's
There's so
wild.
much that
how
you
many
don't
kids
know.
did he have? And how old were they? And how did he hide all this killing
Okay,
from them?
guys, have a good weekend.
Okay,
She's
no,
going to
no,
open up
no,
this
no,
thing
no.
called the internet, and she'll get back to you
I'm so sorry. Am I being
Next
annoying?
week
I'm sorry. But
on
can
the
you just-
show that she hosts about true crime that she don't know shit about.
So maybe we should do an episode on John Wayne Gacy. Would that be cool? Maybe you
Yeah.
should do it. Maybe you
Yeah,
should do an
maybe I
episode on him.
should.
Because I would like to learn about him.
Sure. All right, guys.
Wait, but can you agree that what I'm saying, John Wayne Gacy was more sick than Jeffrey Dahmer? That's all I wanted to hear
I
from
mean,
you.
I can't agree with that because you don't even know anything about him. How can I agree with something? How
Because
can I agree with a person who's making a statement
the
about someone and they
handcuff
don't know
trick
anything?
is what you told me on that one episode about like the Dean Quarrel. Like,
It's kind of
put
like
these-
agreeing with someone that can't even read about like a book.
Oh my God.
Like, oh,
All I'm saying
yeah, I
is
agree with you about that book.
I don't
Daryl.
think that Jeffrey Dahmer, though, is what I'm saying. I don't think he took joy in killing people. I don't think he did.
I think he did.
I think he took joy in eating people, possibly.
No, I think he got joy in the whole process of it all. The mutilation and the fucking blood and the fucking taking the parts out.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think he actually liked killing people. And I don't think... Did he torture people? I don't think so. I think he just killed them.
No, I think he did.
Well, no, he probably did torture them because I remember the acid in the brain and stuff. I don't know. They're all
right, you
fucking
guys,
sick.
well, I'm not
okay.
getting paid for any more time here tonight,
Yeah.
so that's my
and
time.
I'm not defending Jeffrey Dahmer, of course. I'm just...
Sounds like you are.
I'm not. They were all sick in the head. They were all very sick, and it's a better place without, obviously, serial killers. But I'm just saying that I think that John Wayne Gacy was perhaps more sick because I think, like, the torture that he would do on his victims, from what I know, is just terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, all of it is, but I think his is
Yeah,
more
there's
so.
a lot you don't know. Let's start there.
Okay, baby. Well, I love you. And so next week we'll continue this one, or do you think we should just call it quits on this one?
I love you too, and let's call it quits.
There may or may not be a part 2. You guys let us know. Do you guys want us to continue doing the Reddit reads on serial killer encounters? You let us know. Okay, we'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.